Hello, everybody, and welcome to Disturbed. Not the band, the game. According to Steam, this game is an adventure horror game inspired by experiences of depression and addiction. In this game, you play as Vaughn, a farmer who struggles to manage a failing farm. This was developed by Blackpen, and to my knowledge, the only other game that they've made is a sequel to this called Disturbed Beyond Aramore. So we're gonna get into it and see how messed up this game really is. I've heard it's quite, well, disturbing, as the title suggests. Let's get into it. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage your family farm. Your crops are beginning to wilt, and your cow is sick. For some time, the land has been very quiet. The air has grown thick and foul. Each passing day, you feel more uncertain if things will ever return to how they were before. Perhaps it is up to you. You've made up your mind. You're gonna do something about it. Okay. You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what should you do next. Go to shed. You attempt to open the shed door, but the door won't budge. You remember locking it some time ago, but you can't remember what you did with the key. That could be bad. I'm gonna go to the house and try and find the key. Entering the house, you feel a subtle uneasiness, as if the growing blight outside has penetrated the walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything is the same as you left it. Perhaps this may be a good time to just lay in bed and wish that your problems would go away. You fight the notion, but the temptation is still there. I'm going to open the chest and look for the key. You open the chest and find nothing more than a pile of papers. Seems you have less valuables than you anticipated. Okay. Whoa! Wait! You found your lucky charm. It is rumored to protect those who wander around for too long. Okay. That's good. Maybe my journal will say where the key is. Dear Journal, another usual day on the farm. The crops are growing with good health. Beth Ann is always doing quite well. Never disappointed with the milk she provides. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. Farmley can only be so social with a cow. Well, Dear Journal, today has been an unfortunate day. Somebody broke into my shed and stole some things. I usually don't mind if someone steals a bite to eat from the garden, but to take my equipment, well, I put a lock on the door and hid the key. No one will ever get into my stuff again. Dear Journal, I woke up one night to a foul smell I have never come across before. I took a step outside to see what I could find, but I found nothing after searching about the farm. Whatever it is, it must be bad. I should make a trip into the city and see what this is about. I'm gonna open my chest again. You open the chest and find nothing more than a pile of papers. It seems to have less valuables than you anticipated. Ah, damn it! I was hoping for a key or something. No? Okay. I feel like laying in bed is a bad idea. My farm's dying. What should I do next? Go to the crops. A path divides the crops you have labored so hard to prosper these past months. A penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away and time is running short. Go into the pen. A toxic fume burns your nose as you enter the pen. Your poor cow lays lifeless on the ground as a growing blight slowly begins to consume her body. You feel sick to your stomach as you stand here, especially as you stare at the black mushrooms that dot the ground. Inspect the water. You inspect the water, looking for anything abnormal. You notice the water has a dark consistency to it. Dropping a stone into it, black particles from the bottom swirl up like a thunderstorm. Your face shrivels in disgust. Grab a mushroom. You kneel down and grab a mushroom. Oh, I just caught the blight just by doing that, didn't I? As you begin to rip it out of the ground, a cloud of spores spray from the mushroom. Your hands begin to burn and melt as you observe them. Slowly, your body shrivels up into dark, moist consistency as the poison spreads. You die, eventually, after crawling about on the ground. Your adventure ends here. Fuck! Okay. I'm gonna run that as best as I can the same way and not pick up a mushroom. How does that sound? Yep, everything's the same. Okay. So first, shed, it's locked. House. Yes, I'm sad. Open my chest. Gem. Okay. Alright. Read journal. Okay. Nothing changed so far. I'm gonna go to the crops. I'm gonna go into the pen. Look at my dead cow. Inspect the water. Yep. Now I'm gonna leave. A path divides the crops you've labored so hard to prosper these past months. A penetrating owner reminds you that your plants are decaying away. And time is running short. Okay, well, follow the path, I guess. You continue down the trail for a while until you see a cave in the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. I'm going in. Going to the cave. There's a faint whistle from the wind passing between the rocks. The temperature significantly cools as you enter the cave. You notice that there is a smell, a different smell, but you welcome it, comparing it to the deathly blight found outside. I'm gonna keep going. Hey, a bear! Before you take your next step, a large bear emerges from the darkness. It's moving. It's creepy. You realize that you have made a terrible mistake even thinking that something helpful can be in here. Run away! The moment you turn and run, the bear roars with a deep growl, shaking the loose stones about the cave. All you can think about is making it back at home in one piece. Well, you make it to the trail. Then the bear catches it up to you, tackling you to the ground. You scream in pain as the bear rips you apart. Your adventure ends here. Okay. We're gonna do the same thing, and we're gonna go fight the bear. Everything will be the exact same, and we're gonna go fight the bear. I'll see you there. That you've made a terrible mistake, even thinking that something helpful could be in here. Fight the bear. You scan the ground and notice that there are numerous rocks you can grab to throw at the bear. You begin to do so as the bear approaches you. One after another, you throw the rocks as hard as you can. The bear charges at you as you bend over to grab another rock, tackling you to the ground. The bear bites into your neck, your body quickly goes limp, and you die. Your adventure ends here. Okay, I think that's all that we're gonna do for this episode of Disturbed, and we're gonna come back and continue down the path and see what else we can find. But I think I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to cut it short for now. Thank you so much for watching the Angry Cranberry, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.